fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.
Hi there, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine with this week's web video fishing forecast for New England. I'd like to start off this week by wishing everyone a happy and healthy new year. Unless you've been hiding out in your basement or visiting a friend on a tropical island, then you're well aware and you know that we're stuck smack dab in the middle of some darn cold Arctic-like weather across all of New England. For the better part of a week now, the daytime temperatures in most places have not climbed above 25 degrees, with overnight lows in the single digits, if not falling below zero in some places. And now we've got a wintry mess hitting us with predictions of anywhere from 3 to as much as 12 plus inches of snow expected by the end of the weekend. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'll be heading out to do some more shoveling here at the house. We've got, I actually don't really know how much snow we've got quite yet, as I can't see out the windows from all the snow. But hey, that's what happens here in New England. And, you know, for those of us looking for a silver lining as we watch our gas, oil, wood, or electric bills shoot through the roof this week, this is ice-making weather, and a lot of local anglers have been taking advantage of the deep freeze. Well, there's been visual ice to the north for several weeks now. Those of us residing in the southern New England and even out on the Cape are finally benefiting from the cold as well. But as expected, this first ice fishery has been very good for everything from panfish to pike, but it can be a little sketchy at times. So just be sure to stay safe when venturing out onto the ice, and don't forget to buy your 2018 fishing license before you head out. If you're not going to get out ice fishing, or once you're done digging out from this big storm, why not check out J&B Tackle's first used tackle sale of 2018. The sale takes place this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the shop located at 25 Smith Ave in Niantic, Connecticut. Used tackle sales are filled with both gear from the shop as well as from their customers, and they'll be accepting tackle from the public through 5 p.m. Friday. So if you want to just sell some stuff, be sure to get in touch with them before then and bring it on in. If you're a salty purist at heart, cod fishing really bounced back over the weekend and into the early part of the week for a few hardy and brave souls who fished one of the several still sailing local party boats heading to Block Island. Once again, the boats got back on that bite of cod that we'd seen about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, with a couple fish over 30 pounds being caught and plenty of teens and even a good number of 20s along the way. Sea bass and porgy seasons unfortunately now are closed, but ling and ocean perch, also known as burgle and cunner, etc., as well as even a few scattered pollock and even a couple of haddock have been finding their way into anglers' totes. Unfortunately, this storm will shut things down to at least Sunday, as I got word that pretty much all the boats are expectedly shut down now and not sailing until then. They're hoping the weather pops back up for Sunday or Monday, so be sure to check in with your boat of choice if you're looking to fish for cod this weekend. And then lastly, holdover striped bass action has held up pretty well despite the recent cold snap, but unfortunately I did get word of a fish die-off early this week. Now, if you remember back in 2014 when we had a similarly bitter cold New Year coupled with heavy snowfall, a handful of striped bass die-offs due to what is referred to as cold shock were reported across southern New England. This week's widespread cold, as well as the impending big snowstorm, could unfortunately trigger a few more cases of this. So if you happen to get word of a striped bass or other fish die-off from the cold in your area, be sure to drop me an email at tlapinski@thefisherman.com so I can come on out and check it out. Alright, well there you have it. I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine, wishing you tight lines if you head out onto the water this weekend after shoveling away all that snow.